make us
No
strong.
boss can pierce
We
this
endure.
hide. Grr! Snagged. I will recover. Grr! Snagged. I will recover. Grr! Snagged. I will recover.
The wilds make us strong. We endure.
Just one bite, Scion, and you'll be...
Enough!
Just one bite, Scion, and you'll be free. No tree, no rules.
It is perhaps the most terrifying quality of the Scholomant's curse that it not only makes you a monster, it makes you want to be one. Fortunately, the Broken Branch has recently developed a remedy. They just need to drink this, and then... Maledictionem expello, bestia expello mutatio mortalis!
What? I feel myself.
As do I. Gone is the rage, the ferocity. How?
Magic? Come on. So, Scion, you see the true efficacy of the Broken Branch cure. We can remove the curse from Darkmoor. We can save it. And all without you. Lucy Easton was over 200 years old when we cured her. So yes, when the cursed magic sustaining her was removed, she became unsustainable. At least, that was our observation in the mortal plane. If the hypothesis serves, these two, who had only just turned, should be fine.
Should be?
In all likelihood, at the very least, they are cleansed of the curse. The same cannot be said for the outsider.
What? Oh, Keziah, she would know. Oh, but you haven't found her yet.
Yes, Scion, I could cure all of the outsiders if they were infected. And no, it won't cost you a thing, save your assistance. The cure is a complex combination of potion and ritual, and I need ingredients to mix up more potions. Help me gather them.
I guess I should just follow that map of yours to Queen Glorina and the others. Oh, but don't forget poor Ignacio.
If we are truly cured, then we can return to the camp and inform the others of your progress. And please, try and find Anne while you are here. She escaped before we returned. She should be uncorrupted.
Yes, hero. Now let us get to the real work. We need silver for the antivenom potion. Scavenge it from the discarded weapon of long-lost wars. The potions we have found need to be specific to each house. For vampires, we use garlic. Theirs are more repulsed by silver. We owe Miranda for that little insight. She embraced the Scholomance like no other. Understood it better than any of us could stomach. United by a shared enemy, she organized and uplifted us. She helps us cleanse Darkmoor, for she does whatever she is doing. She is quite unnerving, though, I'll grant you that. Now come, we need samples from both species of their creature. We should have left caches of wolf fangs nearby. What enemies so united the Broken Branch and Miranda Briar? Can you not guess? Whose branches do you think we wish to break? Yes, Bartleby's. He abandoned us. They say he is all-seeing and that he guides the spiral with wisdom and benevolence. And yet, here we are. No scions have come to aid us, no druids to cage the Grey Man. Our guest thinks you are here at last to be our hero. But we know better, don't we? Briar, not Bartleby, brought you here. In fact, Bartleby's abdication seems pointed. Once they say spell trees bloomed abundantly in Darkmoor. But the last one was taken from here years ago by Bartleby's own agent, and none have sprouted in his place. Why? What is it about Darkmoors that makes it so unworthy of Bartleby's intervention? It makes one wonder if our fate wasn't his design. Well then, prove us wrong or stop complaining. The most difficult ingredient will be the claws of the werebears. You will need to take those from them directly. That's enough. Get over here quickly. That silver we gathered should keep them at bay, or give them a nasty burn. We have almost everything we need for our wear cure. Well, obviously we learned of it from the Scholomance, the very source of the curse we so hoped to eradicate. Yet another gift Miranda gave us. Not many of the Broken Branch have been there. The road is difficult and the destination unsettling. The Scholomance is a shrine to evil. I realize how simplistic, how childish that sounds, but when I first reached those halls, I felt a fear as instinctual as a flame's fear of water. And yet, there was also an absence, a mourning, as if those vaulted caverns were missing something in every sense of the word. I think it is that absence that preserves us from its corruptive effect. But even then, when I am there, I hear a nagging, gnawing, buzzing voice urging my darkest thoughts onward. Strangely, we brought Gargoyle there once, Krintos. It drove him to such a state of self-loathing, he insisted on helping us with our cure. But we, should move past that. We still need Wolfsbane for our cure, and there are still people to...
Worry not, wayward friends. Ignacio will rescue you.
You are going to follow him, right?
Wizard, I do not think these people need saving.
No, but you do.
Yes, flee, wretched dogs or possibly bears. Flee from dread Ignacio and his stoic companion. Now, we must go and rescue Queen Glorina, Damidi, Tawny, Tradit, and... Oh, you saved Ignacio last. Good, for Ignacio needed saving less. Now, come, we must join the others.
I take it you are Ignacio?
Indeed, and you must be Broken Branch.
Runa. Now, the question is, are you a werewolf? If so, we have most of what we need for a cure, except for the wolfsbane.
Sure. I heard the rumors you could do that, but are you certain it is necessary?
No. Still, we have taken the cure ourselves. We don't just experiment on strangers, Scion. And its only effect on humans is temporary exhaustion. So I can make 5 doses of the cure and give 1 to each of you. No need for study or detection. We can just be done with it.
Queen Glorina is sheltering at her ancestral estate. I know the way, and fortunately for you, wolfsbane blooms in the area.
He rushed off quickly, but that is what outsiders do. Let us try and catch up with him.
Did you really think you could hide from us? These are the Howling Lands, the territory of the House of Coins. This estate has a new lord, and he is entertaining company at present. Walk away, Scion. Leave the morsels to us, for in this place, the night itself will haunt you.
Right. Scary. Let us go find your allies.
You are here. Good. Ignacio.
Sharpen your claws. Brace yourself! I'll get you yet. will not fall! You should not have come. Your cure is not wanted, but you are. He waits in the dark with a shadow wing. You will either flip to the House of Coins, or be shredded by them. Sharpen your claws.
Me, a werewolf? I am allergic to violence. And fur and mutation. I am going to rest.
Stop. I never imagined the curse to be so invigorating, and I won't let you take it. Indeed, with Lord Barghest, I shall spread it.
They're going to join Barghest.
Keziah, the fiend has her. Stick woman, we will hold this path. Wizard, take who you can.
Is that my new pawn?
The King of Coins would revise.
Now the real hunt begins. Sharpen your claws. You think to trap the hunters? I'll get you yet. You think to trap the hunters?
Now you face Ignacio. Pity you.
Here to help, wizard.
I'll get you yet. The coin flips in your favor for now. You will not fall! trap the hunters?
And now, the coin flips to my favor.
Now the real hunt begins. Brace yourself! The coin flips in your favor for now. Brace yourself! Your traps become our tools. You think to trap the hunters? I'll get you yet. I'm not done yet. What? No, away! I'm a good boy.
A whisper only dogs can fear. A little shadow from his life. Now,
You can't catch me.
so Glorina is safe, and she awaited by the exit. Good. As for you, little magician, return to camp when you're ready. I will lead the others there. Time has come at last.
Your witch friend came out of the forest like a phantom, with a werewolf by the ear. The cure is administered. They will be fine. You do know what that witch is, though, right? Be it on your own head, then. You are less off-putting than I expected. You displaced the lords of two great houses as easily as I breathe. Don't think I haven't noticed. Doesn't it make you wonder, then, why Bartleby never sent you here before? Why are we expendable when so many other worlds are not? We need not be enemies, Scion, but your master is giving us little choice. I hope the next time we meet, it won't be in combat.
You did it, wizard! You saved them all! Yeah, so looks like the Gray Man was right. Our road leads to the Scholomance, which means it bends through... the Black Lagoon.
We have already begun preparations to move the camp. The less time we linger here, the better. Yes, we will continue to aid you, Scion. It seems little Velma was right. In your wake lay the tatters of Empire. Let the great houses crumble!
2 down, 2 to go. And the Black Lagoon is home to the House of Wands, the Skolamari. Not my favorite bunch, but Keziah can fill you in. She's waiting for you by the fire. She has a lot to say. A lot you need to know before we get to the Black Lagoon.
The magician continues to follow the Emperor's path, I see. But the Emperor is sometimes blind and sometimes willfully so. Long ago, Darkmoor was a world of humans and a nexus of magical energies, familiar and forbidden. Shadow magic is the name given the latter. And the Sisterhood developed to study it, to harness it, to remove the stigma from it. Perhaps that is why Bartleby ignored what happened next. Because a wanderer came, known to legend as Belauer. He used shadow and weaving and nameless things, and he found the Skolamans. And the Shadow Witches were changed by it, as all Darkmoor was changed by it. They followed Belauer, his symbols, his tales of the Skolamans. But then he was gone, and all he knew was lost with him. The Skolamans closed forever. Only its would-be disciples remained. Reflexive obedience to a hazily remembered concept they never themselves saw. That is the doctrine of the Skolamari. My former doctrine. Until I found the very thing they sought and was repulsed by it. Now I shall tell you how to get there, and we shall see how you respond.
We're here. Everyone ready to go? Yeah, wizard. I'm coming with. This place, I know it well. And I can help you through it. And Keziah...
The fool must turn the wheel and reverse the Hierophant.
Yeah, that. Wait, am I the fool?
I am. You are the Knave of One.
Good to know. Off we go then?
Scion, a moment. I know you seek restitution from the Broken Branch's leader, and I wish you luck. But their cure, they could save us all. You must bring it back to us.
Well, here we are. Who says you can't go home again? Yeah, might as well get this over with. The Skolamari have a unique method of recruitment. They don't bite or curse, well... Look, that is the Black Lagoon. It's not water, it's raw shadow magic. The spiritual energy of transformation. That is how Skolamari recruit. They abduct humans, usually children, from mortal planes or outsider camps, raise them in their ways, and when they come of age, submerge them in that. It's a weird philosophical mix of the Shadowmancers they used to be and the twisted things they are now. So they use the lagoon's power to strip you of mortality. Funny thing is, I think they're weaker now than they used to be. Skolamari are defined by their desire for the Skolamance, not their finding of it. Whereas the Shadowmancers, well, here, I'll show you. This used to be a proper school of shadow magic. Even had a spell tree. Bartleby and Raven tried to suppress it, but where there's light... Shadow magic is just a natural part of existence, only feared because of their feud with Spider, a feud you ultimately resolved. I used to play here as a kid, but to the Skolamari, shadow magic is a tool, and a shadow school is a reminder of the mortality they forsook. Now their only school is over there, and that is a lot more about indoctrination. Yeah, those would likely be children the Skolamari abducted. Not too far away from their graduation, I'd say. You can't save them, wizard. But sure, see for yourself.
What is magic?
Magic is will.
Whose will?
Our will.
What do you will?
Whatever we need, heedless of morality, sympathy, or remorse.
And when a mortal wizard comes to take you from this place, what do you will then?
Annihilate them!
Enough. I think the point has been made. Return to your studies. The mortal and I will continue our debate outside. Did you truly think you could attack our school and steal our children? How would Ravenwood react to such offense? Why would we be any different? Our children want to be here. They want to learn the lost ways of the Scholomance, the sweet virtue of malice so lost on the worlds beyond. Oh, yes. Sometimes they wander, and they lose sight of their goals. But they always find their way back to us.
Don't you even think of dunking me, you rotted old crones!
I really must thank you for returning our lost soul. Once she has joined us, I will give you the honor of being her first victim.
Wizard! Don't let them flank us! Let's see them try to swarm us both.
Apprentice Dark Flame, don't fight us. Embrace us. Become us.
That is not my name. You don't get to tell me my name.
Such will. If only it weren't so dampened by frailty, by humanity. But we will fix that.
Enough, Hierophant. Stop this now, and we will give you something more.
Sister Grim Omen, this is a blessed night, isn't it? Very well. Mortal, let us discuss terms. You are clearly the leader of this little band, so let us discuss how you will bring me to the Scholomance. You arrive here with Sister Grim Omen and expect me to believe you offer anything else? Do you even realize, child, with whom you travel? Keziah? No, that may be the epithet with which she bridled herself. But that is not her title, not her true self. She is Grim Omen. She walked the path of Balaur and discovered the Scholomance. And if she were to do it again, I could be convinced to let you live, you and the wayward apprentice. But know this, mortal. Deceive me, or fail me, and I will introduce you to such suffering Bartleby will feel it.
The Hierophant schemes, but she will be outwitted by the fool. And yes, magician, that fool is me. I haplessly opened the Scholomance. I proved it was possible to follow Balaur's path, and it showed me myself, as it will show you. For the Scholomance is not a physical place and cannot be reached through conventional means. There is no road, there is only a path. It is trapped twixt life and death, and that path is personal, unique to us all. And thus the rituals necessary to navigate it vary for each person. And finding those rituals is difficult. I buried myself in experiments with time and spirit. As for you, how would you find the truth of yourself?
I can actually help with that, but it will take a while. We can summon a shadow of yourself, wizard. The ineffable reflection of your soul. I don't know much about finding the Scholomance, but I do know how to summon a shadow self. Something personal doesn't mean something physical. There is nothing more personal than a story. Like how, once upon a time, there was a girl. She didn't have a name, but she was raised by witches. They took her when she was very little, too little to remember, and made her their apprentice. They were shaping her into something wicked. And she figured it out, right here at this lake, delving into secrets the witches wanted forgotten. She faced herself, what she would become, and she fled. Found the outsiders, took a real name. She called herself Velna, and she kept studying forbidden things, and dedicated her life to them. That's my story, my real story. One I don't like to tell, but that's what the ritual needs. So take your time. Tell your own. Wow. Thank you for that. And don't worry, that will stay between you, me, and the shadows. Speaking of, you need one more thing. See those blobs? They're congealed shades that ooze out of the lake. Take from them the shadow substance from which your shadow self can form.
You have entreated the wellspring of shadow and gathered its substance. Then the ritual of Belauer can begin. The next step is to wait. Wait as your shadow self materializes. Wait as it comes to understand you and guide you. It will take 3 nights. On the first night, the shadow will knock 4 times. Thump, 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 thump. It will leave you something. On the second night, it will visit you and ask you for a gift. You must deliver it. On the third night, it will take you into the abyss. And if you emerge, the path to the Scholomance will begin. There is an old cabin over there you can use when you're ready. Wait for the knocks and see what is left for you.
The Eye of History was a gift. It showed him the spiral he was to maintain, the end result of every decision he made. But that means he knew. He always knew everything that happened. He knew the Storm Titan would attack Celestia. He knew Dragonspire would fall. And he did nothing. Why did he do nothing? I always ask. I always ask. Act with it. I always ask. But those aren't the real questions, are they? You know the real question. Why didn't he warn you?
have passed the first night, but have you received the gift of truth? No, don't tell me. The truth is for your shadow. Its reaction will tell you what it means. Now you must wait for a second night. Tonight, the shadow won't knock. It enters and it lies. Dispel the lesser shadows, the diminished aspects, with a touch of magic, and tell the most influential one the truth you have learned.
I am an agent of peace. I am the enemy of the worlds. I always win. I am the end of all things. The Emperor sets the rules. All other aspects are secondary to his edicts, for his way is the righteous way, the way that saves us all. So why do you summon us? To seek the Skullomance? That is not his way. These truths from the depths you have shared, if he knows everything that will happen, then he knew this would happen. From the moment we met, he knew the Arcanum would happen. Sybil. He knew and he never said anything.
You have shared the truth with your shadow, but have you accepted it yourself? It is okay to share it now. The shadows know it, and what you seek, and they are pondering your request. Unburden yourself.
Actually, yeah. Why didn't Bartleby warn you about the attack on the Arcanum? Why not tell you about Miranda Breyer at all?
Oh, he sets the rules. Perhaps the Emperor is not as all-seeing as he thinks.
He did have that blind spot for a bit where his eye was gone. But now that I think about it, how was an all-seeing divine robbed in the first place? He had to know it would happen, and he let it happen. Like the Arcanum. Like Sybil. Like everything here. Why? Ugh. Please don't tell me the broken branch might have a point.
The magician must decide that for themselves. But they wait one last night. Tonight, the shadow will return. And if the Skullomance accepts you, the shadow will guide you to the path of Belauer. You must follow it into the abyss.
I am the scion of Bartleby, the servant of the spiral's benevolent architect. His word is my guide, his thought my command. I am his instrument to be played. I am you, your mirror. I speak your words, feel your heart. You must acknowledge painful truths and comfortable lies. Yes, see the obvious, embrace the hurt, ignore the lies. Yes, see the obvious, embrace the hurt, ignore the lies. Yes, see the obvious, embrace the hurt, ignore the lies. Yes, yes, the obvious, are you the obvious, embrace the hurt, ignore the lies. Yes, see the obvious, embrace the hurt, ignore the lies. must acknowledge painful truth and comfortable lies. Yes, are you seeing obvious the truth beyond the comfortable lies? Ignore the lies. Must acknowledge painful truth and comfortable lies. Yes, see the obvious, embrace the hurt, ignore the beyond the comfortable lie. You deny pain, but its shadow lingers. must acknowledge painful truths and comfortable lies. Yes, see the obvious, embrace the hurt, ignore the lies. Yes, see the obvious, embrace the hurt, ignore the lies. Yes, see the obvious, embrace the hurt, ignore the lies. Yes, see the obvious, truth beyond the comfort, ignore the lies. You must acknowledge painful truths and comfortable lies. Yes, are you the obvious truth beyond the comfort? Ignore the lies. You deny pain, but its shadow lingers. You must acknowledge painful truths and comfortable lies.